We spoke about general privacy on social media platforms, WhatsApp for a normal person. We spoke about dating frauds, which happened. Then we spoke about financial. What happened with home?
In home, now you have too many devices.
Okay.
You have Alexa, you have your own web home cams situated, you have ACs which have AI in it, which are recording the heat in the home. So just imagine this is privacy violation also, right? See what kind of temperature your body is going through and what you're doing. India is the #1 consumer of pornography. Porn India in the world. Our live cams is in great demand. Every front camera should have a camera cover, a sliding camera cover, which I gave it to you.
That's what you gave me.
Yeah. How do I hack your phone? Very simple. Okay. I either send you a link via phishing, you click the link, and then your phone is compromised and that will hack the whole operating system for me. Remotely, I'll keep accessing it. You'll ask me again, then how do you know your phone is hacked? So there's an option called data. You normally don't upload a lot of things, but when the phone is hacked, it is uploading a lot of things. Apps, dating apps become baiting apps. You are baited there, and money is extorted from them. The person can drug you, a rape drug which has been given. Your credit cards could be taken. Second is obviously your nude pictures, photographs would be taken, and then later blackmailed, putting it on various websites, which again pay them for giving.
Hi, I'm very happy to have Dr. Prashant Mali today on Feather Talk. He's flown all the way from Bombay at a meeting here. Guess what he comments on? I'm going to read it. Phishing, cybercrime, women's sextortion, rights to privacy, WhatsApp, Telegram, social media, how do you protect yourself in today's day and age, the common misconceptions, written a few books. 2 of them are right here, and I'm going to show it to you a little later. Dr. Mali, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for calling me.
Would you please start with phone privacy, especially for the younger generations who use it a lot more than us? Some of us don't even have WhatsApp. Actually, older generation, they don't want to use WhatsApp, right? What are the common issues or the most amount of complaints you get as someone in this field?
Now, mobile phone has become a part of your body. So you can call it a part which is next to your heart. So people really can't function without your mobile phone. In fact, there is a disease which is called nomophobia.
Okay.
Nomophobia means you constantly are aware about where my phone is, where is it, whether it is ringing, whether it is off.
Hearing it ringing when it's not ringing.
Yeah. So because this has become so important, see, it is not, why I'm saying it is part of your body, because see, your banking details are there on it, your UPI is there, so it is your wallet, it is your bank, your local bank. Then you store your memories on it, like all your photos, your videos. Then you have communication medium, like on WhatsApp, Telegram, SMSs, whatever you use. In fact, it's your business tool too.
Understood.
Without that, you really can't hear. So now what happens is then it becomes a focus of a cybercrime. Why? Because cyber criminal will target the most important part. So all the crimes happen around the mobile phones. So I can call you and ask your PIN number and compromise your bank details, or I can send you some revealing pictures and start extorting money from you. Or I can hack your phone itself, where I can hack your camera and shoot what you're doing in your bedroom. Or I can remotely keep listening to you from your microphone, where you don't know that I'm listening to you remotely. This happens very easily. This is happening in India. Because of this, divorces are also happening. It is happening in society. So cybercrime is affecting society. Next, because this phone is so part of you, that it has given rise. It has become a mode or medium which is instilling psychological related issues in human beings. One is you constantly want to scroll. Second is you constantly want to consume the information. So it has become a food parlor also for your brain. So you want to know what is happening on Google, what is happening on Instagram, what is happening on Telegram, etc. So you want to need the need for updation what others are doing.
I understand that, but I think the premise of the question was, especially, let's bracket it because it's such a big conversation, right? So while I understand what phone does, and rightfully said has become a part of us, and rightfully if you target my phone, you target my life. I understand that. First question being, most used application on an everyday average person, your Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. Can we please talk about the crimes related to that?
Oh, great.
One, how can we prevent it? And a few general commonsensical disciplines that we can practice so that we are safer.
Great. So the crimes on WhatsApp are related to phishing, like a link is being sent to you. When you click on the link, your phone becomes the servant of the master who has sent the link. One is this, so your phone, the whole phone gets hacked. Second is, you're talking about Instagram, same happens on Instagram message also, you will get phishing links, that can happen. Your Instagram account itself can be hacked. Same with your WhatsApp account gets hacked, and then your near and dear one are called for extortion.
Understood.
Saying that your phone is, that she's not available, and if you want her back, give me this much amount of money, and money gets paid. Okay. On Facebook, again your fake profile is being made, and via fake profile, people extorting money. They say to other people like, I have, I'm in a different country and I lost my purse and it's some money, or I'm suffering from some disease and I need money. So based on your name, your profile, your picture, people will loot money from you. Apart from this, they can send videos to you
or your friends.
Or friends. So this type of crimes are happening on these three. Now, what precautions, discipline you need to take for so that your WhatsApp is not compromised?
As much as can a normal person do.
Exactly. So first is, you always need to go to your options, privacy, and then there is something called as two-factor authentication.
For WhatsApp.
For WhatsApp, for Instagram, for Facebook.
All three.
All three. Okay. So people often do this two-factor authentication for the UPI app, but they don't do it for WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook. I'll tell you what happens with WhatsApp. You normally use WhatsApp in both the ways, like on your mobile phone and on your laptop many times.
WhatsApp web.
For web.
Correct.
So sometimes what you do is, we Indians love a lot of free items. So when we get a lot of free Wi-Fi, we go there, open someone else's laptop, start our WhatsApp for web, and then we forget. So now what happens is, because once you can scan the QR code from that kind of where you kept this WhatsApp open, someone can hack your account. Hack your account is, he will make your account his account.
Fair
so
enough.
What happens is, phone is in your hand and your old WhatsApp is in your hand. Now that WhatsApp will not work, he has started WhatsApp on some other phone.
Through the web.
Yeah. So he'll do a QR code scan and take it from there.
आप बैठे रहो पुराने WhatsApp के साथ.
Yes, पुराने WhatsApp के साथ, और उसमें कुछ नहीं है, अब चलेगा ही नहीं आपका, because now WhatsApp identifies the new phone as your phone. Okay, so whenever you are using WhatsApp for web, log out of that, and there two-factor authentication helps you there.
Fair enough.
Okay, so because then the message comes to your mobile phone as your OTP, etc. Okay, so same happens with Instagram. Okay, in Instagram also, if you don't have two-factor authentication, now suppose this is a business going on. Suppose you have 10,000 Instagram followers, then there are hackers which only loot this 10,000, 20,000, 7,000, and they don't keep it for themselves. They sell your account for them.
How much do they make out of doing this stuff?
Yeah,
just generally asking.
30, 40K.
30, 40,000, they can just take my life and sell it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the other person gets your control of your Insta ID, and then from that, either he can rename it and use the old fans, or send something to the fans. Okay, they can pitch so many fraud marketing related things to those your friends, and they will feel that you are pitching.
I understand.
Yeah.
But in the preventive measures, you said one, which is two-factor authentication.
One is
what else?
One is two-factor authentication, which is very important. So hacking, say you may remain protected.
Okay.
Second is, obviously I told you about phishing also. Whenever you are getting messages on WhatsApp, Facebook or Instagram which has link on it,
Okay.
never click those links if they are not from a trusted party.
Which we will never know, so it's better to avoid.
Avoid links. Okay, so clicking links you have to avoid. Second is, if they send you a message that for doing this, download this app. So never download an app which is not on Google Play Store or on Apple Play Store. So when you go to some website, you will click and the app gets downloaded. So that is not authenticated by Google.
But some applications can get downloaded on the browser also.
Yes, so they'll take you to a website and on the browser you will download. So these apps, these are all malicious apps made for doing fraudulent activities. You can get cheated by this. Your whole mobile can get compromised with it.
Understood.
Okay, so this is the other thing. Third is, whenever, see, now as I talk, don't put your hands, photographs of your palms on all the 3 social media. Most important, don't subscribe to all those palmistry related apps which are free. I'll tell you the reason, very interesting reason. See, if I show you my hand like this, with my palm, hackers can make my fingerprints. Here in Delhi, in Meerut, they caught people who are making out of resin fingerprints and using for Aadhaar authentication. And your Aadhaar, your fingerprint, they have taken loan on your name. So this was a complete gang which operates here.
In Meerut or everywhere?
Here, everywhere this can operate. They have everywhere, wherever the Aadhaar card and fingerprints are leaked, they can do this for you. So fingerprint is very important for you. The moment you are showing, you are sharing hand, doing this, all this on your social media here, a screenshot can be taken, resin based, and it is damn simple. It can be, in fact, you go to YouTube, you can find videos of how to make fingerprints. In Mumbai, there is a college it's University Chemical Engineering, Chemical Technology College. Students from there, chemical students, chemical engineering students, they made everyone's fingerprint. And one guy used to go and mark attendance for everybody. Okay, so these are all reported real life cases which I am trying to tell you. Okay, so with your biometrics, this is obviously called biometrics, things get so difficult. So on your social media, don't do this. Don't give high five to the hackers.
Okay, so this is what you're telling me about WhatsApp, Insta, Facebook. A lot of people are now dating online. What are the precautions they should and must take, especially when they are, let's not name any applications on the camera, but we understand what we are talking about. What should they do and not do?
So, dating has become a fraudster's
paradise.
Yeah, and people feel that they can get people by swiping left and right. Okay, so most scams are happening on this.
On dating apps.
Dating apps. And see why scams happen on dating apps is because the person whom you are trying to date is not a person, it's a photograph.
Implicit.
Completely. So crimes happen when you actually go to meet. Crimes are not happening when you are not meeting them. Okay, so the meeting is a trap. So 2-3 types of crimes can happen. You can be lured to a cafe or a club where you meet. The person whom you're trying to date will order multiple things which he or she will not eat, but a hefty bill of 40-50K can be made. And now this is a trap. These clubs where they call you, they are hand in gloves with these guys. So they share this out of 40-50,000, they are highly priced and they train. And then there are few marked cafes here in Delhi and Mumbai which are involved only in this. So
no, wait. Okay, let me understand this again. So I swipe right, like a dude, go to a place, and he orders things which he will not even eat for 40-50 grand. Who pays the bill?
Yeah, obviously the target person. If you are going, he will say, if it is a girl, the boy will say, oh, I forgot my card or something, or my card is not working, so you need to pay or something of that sort. And
I
in
end
the
up
reverse
paying
case,
a bill.
you end up paying in the bill. The bill is huge, and that gets shared between the person who has come to date you and the hotel.
Oh, wow.
So becomes a baiting app.
No
It's
app
a
names.
bait.
Oh, no app names on camera though. But that I'll beep it, no problem.
Yeah. So these are apps, dating apps become baiting apps. You are baited there, and money is extorted from them. So there
What
are
else happens? Something similar, tell me.
Yeah. So other scams could be that the person can drug you, or they can call you when it's this drugging, etc. A rape drug which has been given specifically happens when they call you to their person, their home, or not in a public place, in a private place. So you can be drugged. Your credit cards or cards could be taken. Your UPI passwords could be taken, and your banks could be emptied. This is one. Second is obviously your nude pictures, photographs would be taken, and then later blackmailed. Now this is one step only. This is old, let me tell you. Taking your nude photograph, making videos is become little old. Putting it on various websites, which again pay them for giving them nude pictures and photographs with clothes. They get paid from those websites also. It is similar to the money making is similar to your YouTube. You put a video or a picture which has got major hits, they start making money out of it. So this also can happen. This is happening in different ways.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm hallucinating, or is it what's that thing called placebo effect? Sometimes, let's say I've spoken to somebody about buying a pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
We had a long chat, or I'm going to that dukaan, or I'm going to go to this place. Is it placebo that next time I'm on Insta or Facebook, I get recommendations of the same thing that I literally just spoke about to only one person? Or is it real that they listen to you?
It's called ad tech industry. They listen to every conversation. Google is listening to me right now. Instagram, if it is open, it is listening to me. See, every app which you download will ask for your microphone permission, even if it is not required. Forget that. Google mein, you are clever. You, for privacy purposes, you say microphone off. I'm not allowing. Ad tech industry, they all internally are connected. So you go to buy something where Google knows because Google Maps you are using,
took you there.
Then you are talking where Instagram is recording your voice, they'll share the data. They'll mix and match and create your profile. Now, I'm not wrong if I say that Google knows you well than your mother, your parents, or your husband, or your wife. Because it is not only from Google. Google is taking data from everywhere. Google takes data even if your internet is not working. So wherever you're hitting, like Google may take data from which tower to tower you're moving. That data it will come to know. And the moment you start, Google also keeps data when you're not using internet. So it caches it and then it sends.
So but clear caching is a good thing then?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, I clear cache quite a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, the only cache I have is that cache and I clear it. Think about it for a second. More. Now with AI, how safe are we?
Excellent question.
Is it make it safer or worse?
Very delusional we are. Deepfake audio and deepfake video are the reality. See, first for deepfake you used to need supercomputers or computers with greater power. Later at least a laptop. Now we can do it on your mobile phone. So anybody with your just 13-14 second voice, I'm talking about deepfake voice now, can write a poetry, make you sing a poetry, or make you say some bad words to some politicians. Can do it easily. In fact, it is like cut, copy and paste, India's favorite key. See, what I do is I take your script, whatever you say, I take your script, then type few words in it. and upload it.
Okay, let's go back to let's go back to the drawing board. What's the difference between the deep fake then versus the deep fake now?
Okay.
What changed? What became more hectic?
First, it was called cloning. We used to say we have cloned the picture, cloned it. So now it is, you really can't make the difference whether you will get zapped when you see your own video speaking rubbish. If I make so it is real life, like you really can't make difference out of it.
So you're trying to tell me there's nothing I can do on my phone or no settings I can do to prevent that from ever happening?
Because see, publicly if you have pictures, your photo and your audio is available, like you and me public speaking, available, it's available.
That's a very easy praise.
We are easy praise for this. So politicians, famous personalities, public speakers, they're easy praise for this.
There is no IPR law protecting somebody from making a video of me?
It's a great question. So now there have been cases in Bombay High Court as well as in Delhi High Court where Jackie Shroff went and took an injunction order for his style, of Bhidu kind of style speaking. Then Arijit Singh went and took injunction in Delhi High Court because his voice was very simple to email it. There is a app called Suno, and there you have to just give a clip of 13 seconds and then he sings a whole song in Arijit Singh's voice, or your voice for that matter.
That is not hot.
Yeah. So you just go, just record a 13-second here, and then every time you want any song, any cover song you want to sing on your voice, the app does it for you. It's that simple.
So Dr. Mali, you gave me a little cover today. It's a camera cover which slides to the left and right, and it basically covers the lens of the camera. Thank you for that.
Welcome.
What is it preventing?
See, India is the #1 consumer of pornography. Porn India in the world, second to China. Live webcams or live cams is in great demand. That is on the demand, it's on #1. Your mobile phone and my mobile phone has a front camera and a back camera. Back camera, hacking becomes a little difficult because we keep it phone on the upper side. But the front camera is vulnerable. So if you're keeping it when you're changing your clothes or having private moments in a bedroom,
flip the phone.
So either you flip the phone, but then the back camera can start. So every front camera should have a camera cover, a sliding camera cover, which I gave it to you.
That's what you gave me.
Yeah. So even if it is hacked, okay, your camera would not be captured. They'll get black.
At best, they'll hear my voice, not my face. No, at best.
And second thing, people are worried. They say if it is off, my this face ID cannot be taken. Face scan. Don't worry. Your camera is anyways not for your face ID. The camera doesn't do that thing. That's the infrared sensor which does it.
Oh, I see.
So even if it's off, your face can be scanned and phone can get opened.
Right.
So keeping it off. Second thing which I'm asking government is all the time is, I need to have a button for offing putting off the microphone.
Oh.
So if I have a button, close it down, nobody's going to listen. I need a hardware button because however...
We can't shut it off on a normal phone?
No, we can't. That's why they are able to listen.
Oh, we don't have a shut off your microphone. You have to shut off the whole phone though.
You have to shut off the whole phone. And nowadays we have to, see, they are so intelligent. They have put 3-4 microphones in our phone. They say array of microphone. Now it is not one phone. And they give us different reason, so that the clarity is good. But the main reason is for the ad tech industry.
Oh my God, that is very scary.
Yeah, so we need a hardware button. We can switch off the phone. And in fact, we can have a hardware button to switch off both the cameras.
But wait, so the older analog phone, because we are on smartphones now, right?
Never there was a button for switching off the microphone.
Even then?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So now this is a new age, issue which has come up. Because they are constantly listening to us. We need to off it.
So in terms of cyber law and cybercrime, uh, where are we right now exactly? Because it's not that old. I mean, 10 years, it's been 10 years now, we started tuning into it. Now it's AI also. So what tools as normal citizens, at least in India, let's start with there, do we have right now to protect ourselves? Is there a call number or something which stares at our face and we've never thought of using it, that's present in the phone maybe? And where are we going from here? We'll talk about the future post.
So 1930 is the number.
1930.
1930. And cybercrime.gov.in is the website. Both the numbers and the website are from Ministry of Home Affairs.
Okay. Okay.
You call 1930 when you are, victim of a financial crime.
Okay. Like
Call
a fraudulent account.
Yeah, your money means you have lost the money. Simple.
First thing, call 1930.
First thing, call 1930.
Okay.
They'll ask you a mobile number, give you an OTP for it, register you, give them your bank details where the target account is, where you have transferred the money.
I see.
They immediately, the 1930 is a huge conglomerate of police and bank officials, nodal officers, etc. So they call up the nodal officer of the target bank and they ask them to freeze the account.
I see. So they call the banks.
They call the banks.
1930, anything fraudulent which you think on your phone when it regards to your finances, you dial that, step one. They will alert the banks. Your banks anyways would want to reach out. I mean, if you've kind of trying to trigger them.
Yeah. So once you have done that, go to the bank and ask for dispute form.
Dispute form.
So when you ask a dispute form from them, they'll give you a dispute form, put the amount in dispute.
Okay.
Okay. So according to RBI rules, if it is not your negligence, then bank is liable to pay to you.
I see.
Okay. So do that. If you feel bank is grossly negligent, then go to the Ombudsman website. That's RBI's Ombudsman website. Just type RBI Ombudsman on Google, you'll get the website.
Okay.
File an online complaint. They'll come back to you with the result. If they find gross negligence of the bank, then they'll settle the issue.
But are they quick enough response before I have a panic attack? Are they quick?
Yeah, they're quick. So if not, then you have consumer forums.
Okay.
Just depending upon your amount which you have lost, consumer forum, district, state or national consumer forum, where you can file the matter.
We spoke about general privacy on social media platforms, WhatsApp, for a normal person. We spoke about dating frauds, which actually happen in real person, but use your phone, right, through the apps. Then we spoke about financial. What happens with home?
So in home, now you have too many devices.
Okay.
You have Alexa, you have...
Oh, you calling Alexa? Okay, don't, okay.
You have a Ring, Google Ring, or you have your own home cams situated. Then you have access control locks in your houses where you show or you fingerprint and get in.
Those are not good?
You have ACs which have AI in it, which are recording the heat in the home. So just imagine that this is privacy violation also, right? See what kind of temperature your body is going through and what you're doing.
No. What do you mean ACs are recording your temperature?
Yeah, ACs have AI in it. So based on the heat in the room, they adjust their cooling. So they keep recording all those logs, and many of the time when you're configuring AC, they ask that should this data go to the company which manufactures it. So when you're keeping the AC on, off, what kind of temperature is in the room, etc. I had a judge as one of my client, and his wife was suspecting him. So
of having an affair.
And having an affair, entertaining female lawyers during lunch period. Okay.
Extracurricular, huh?
So what used to happen when he used to go to his home, he used to start the AC. Two things used to happen. Two type of data was getting revealed. How did we solve the case? One is you have an intelligent meters which was recording the units at that time, and then you have an AC which was recording. So these are all electronic evidence. Okay, so the person is coming home. Forget that, I'll give an interesting case. Now, your lifts, where when you travel, your elevators, they are smart now. They scan your face and they have an AI. So if you're always going to the 5th floor, they know that you stay on 5th floor. Sometimes you barge into 7th floor where you have a friend. And then you are
shit.
then you are with your family.
Oh.
It will give you an option.
No, wait, okay, so if I suspect it,
Yeah.
I can go to the elevator company for the logs?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
But they will not give you, they will cite privacy reasons to it. But see, I'm not going there, that is too far. Just listen here. See, you are with your family, getting into the elevator, it will give you 2 options. Madam, you want to go on 5th floor or 7th floor? And your partner can start a fight with you. Who is there on 7th floor? When did you go on 7th floor? And if you have a friend on 7th floor, then it becomes a huge issue. So that kind of privacy issues everywhere. And what happens in India is, we are not a privacy-oriented culture.
No.
We are open culture. So right now we have a law which is called DPDPA, Digital Data Protection Act. It is only applicable to digital data. So if you write something on paper, it is not applicable. So it is only applicable to digital related data, and it has no criminal provision. There is no jail time. Okay, so it's a civil kind of law right now. So, but I want to tell you about 2 rights. One is right to data erasure. Now we have that. So
Oh,
if
we
you
do.
so you can
Like
delete.
phone data?
Yeah, but anywhere you're giving your personal data,
Okay.
you can contact them and say that I don't want this data deleted. This is possible now. They will take at least a year's period to bring their systems in place. First is this. There is also a right which we have under this right of erasure. It is called over there. It's called right to be forgotten. Right to be forgotten is, suppose you have your presence on your different websites, or there is a case on you and the case details are present on the e-courts website, and that is hampering you even if you are acquitted. We can go to the High Court, file a writ petition under, and take a mandamus order, mandamus writ, and I've done that. We have got, and we removed, got that name. What is the word here? I'm not getting. We got the name redacted of a person. See, what happens is now, if you don't get your names redacted in this, then when you seek job or bank loans or visa, etc., they all pop up. So we have got right to be forgotten under this. Third most important things what are happening in corporate world is data theft. Indian employees, they take their data as if it is their gratuity. They take it on the pen drive, they forward it to their Gmail address, or they copy it to the free websites where you get a lot of free code, etc. free. And then they download, they say, "Humne to free mein se download kar liya." So that kind of defense they try to hold. So for data theft also, we have got remedies, like we can file a case with the police under section 43B with section 66 of the IT Act 2000. There the punishment is up to 3 years and fine is 5 lakhs. And we can go to the High Court if you want compensation damages above 5 crores. Then you go to the High Court and try to get it, or you go to the adjudicating officer if it is below 5 crores and get compensation. I do a lot of such kind of cases on data theft for corporates, because corporate also steal their data.
No, they're happy doing it.
Yeah.
Question: when you said you right to erasing your data, can I go to an e-com company where I shop a lot and I tell them, please erase my data? Are they supposed to erase it then?
Exactly. So if you have given them permission, now they'll take your permission.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Obviously.
Because,
So, and till you're doing a business with them, they'll keep the data. But under right to erasure, whenever you say you remove this, and if the data is not required for any dispute or any court proceedings or for government purposes, they'll delete it.
let's say I've done my shopping for this year. I am going to want to uninstall it. Okay? Before I install it, or even after I install it, can I write to that e-com guy, main person, to request the right of erasure of my entire shopping habits for the last
Exactly.
2-3 seasons.
You
Can I do that? Yes,
yeah, you
no?
can do that. Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
For that, they're going to come up with a consent management software itself.
Okay.
So you will also know that to which all e-commerce vendors you have given what kind of permissions, and when you are withdrawing, what are the dates. All this will be given to you. And if you find that your consent, in spite of you withdrawing the consent, they have violated your rights, you can go to the data first to their grievance officer, then to the data protection board, and data protection board can levy fine up to 250 crores on them.
Let's say I want to know mean things Prashant spoke about me, right? And I want to know where all you go or what all you've said about me. I can't go to someone and say, get me his CDR, which is your call data.
Call data record, yeah.
And if he says, yes, I can't give it to you, I am presuming he's hashed somebody in the telecom company. It's because it is not allowed to give it.
Or the
legally.
police.
Or the police. Is that correct way of putting
Yeah.
it? Shit. Okay.
And CDR only has whom you call, who calls you, how much time you speak, what is the date, what is the time, etc. At what tower you are sitting and talking to that. Only this data. What you spoke is not there in the CDR.
तो ये जो WhatsApp के जो निकलते हैं सारे कंटेंट वगैरह वो क्या होता है?
हाँ, that is actually hacking your phone. So how do I hack your phone? Very simple. Okay, I either send you a link via phishing, or an email or a WhatsApp message, कुछ भी करके. You click the link, okay, and then your phone is compromised. A small app will get downloaded in your phone which you can't see. Okay, small malware will get downloaded, and that will hack the whole operating system for me. Remotely, I'll keep accessing it. You'll ask me again, then how do you know your phone is hacked?
Thank you.
Natural question, right? Your phone, you need to once in week, at least a week, go and see what is your upload and download of your data. So there's an option called data. Okay. So downloading, though, we keep downloading all the time data.
Right.
Uploading we rarely do. But that uploading is more when it happens when you are uploading a lot of things. You normally don't upload a lot of things, but when the phone is hacked, it is uploading a lot of things. It is uploading your voice.
Where do you see that on your phone?
Yeah. So when you see that, or see, what is the first thing? Your phone is getting hot.
Warm, hot.
Yeah. Then you go and in settings data, you get an option. What is the data consumption pattern? So when you see that it's getting uploaded, okay, then you know that. So what is the solution? Solution is you factory reset the whole phone, and sometimes if it is constantly again getting hacked, then the better to avoid the mobile device itself, that device, specific device.
I see.
So
changing the SIM might not help.
Changing the SIM doesn't help because it is app based. So it's in your mobile.
You have to change the instrument.
Change the instrument. Okay. So the safer side, what I say people is, don't sell your mobile phones when you actually, do exchanges. If you are in a serious profession, don't. I have all my phones still now. Because via forensics, I can recover the deleted data also. That could really be damning for me.
Even after a factory reset?
Even after a factory reset.
What are you saying?
Yeah. But that is via forensics, so only experts have to do it. But see, in India, we are very analytical. These forensic people are always sitting in your nukkad, gully, mohalla, where, they repair the phone, they change the IMEI number, they do a lot of things in India.
Now we are in AI, back to AI, and all these issues and attacks related to AI-powered cyber attacks, let's put it like that. I'm assuming they're smarter than just a cyber attack. What policies do we have? What frameworks do we have in India at least that we as an organization or an individual or a consumer or the harassed can utilize? And I need to know
Okay, first let me start with what are these AI-powered cyber attacks? See, we were talking about phishing, that I send you a phishing message. First, they used to send it to random 1 lakh people, same message.
Achha.
Now with AI, they do the profiling, AI generates a message which is very specific to you, which could be what you are trying to, so I'm phishing a very targeted person.
Very personalized.
Very personalized. where
Did you find that cake with pink frosting?
yeah, exactly.
Like that, right?
Yeah,
Shit.
exactly. So that bet becomes more convincing and more convertible. So the conversion ratio in cyber fraud is increasing day by day.
With AI backing.
AI backing. Okay. Second issue is we do video KYC now. Have you seen the bank accounts and video KYC?
Yeah.
Now see the pain. With video KYC, I never have to go to the bank. Okay, but now with on the video KYC, my clone, my deepfake could be sitting, and my account can be made.
I never thought of that.
Yeah. So see, first technology brought a lot of convenience for me. Now the technology has catapulted so much that that same convenience can become a weapon for against us.
Mass risk. I have a question, by the way. Can I tell the bank that I don't want to give video KYC? I'd rather come to you. You take my picture. I can do that?
Yes.
But they are under law to say yes or no. Like, become an AG KYC chalega.
No, you can always go. See, you can say, if you want to do that, do my re-KYC over there. So, I feel even re-KYC, you better go.
Acha, so that, oh, I see, so that you can reassure it's you.
So, see, my issue with all this is, government, Digital India, has asked us to do so many things digital. But pitfall is grievance handling mechanism of Digital India is bad. It has become a pandemic. Okay, pandemic needs a vaccine, and vaccine could be a Pradhan Mantri cyber insurance. So, common man, when he loses money or he gets into pitfall, police help comes late. It may not come also in India. Okay, insurance can really help, and everywhere across the world there is something called a cyber insurance. But India being a socialistic country, if we can really have this kind of government giving cyber insurance, when government wants so much amount of cyber related things, e-governance they want, they should give us the security safety net to Indian citizens is very important.
Yeah, but you say that like this is the only country which has that. People have arrived, other countries have arrived there much earlier than us.
Insurance part, when it comes
Either
to
way,
cyber,
I'm saying we are digitally evolving. That's the good aspect of it. Are we fencing it properly is what your question is. I'm assuming it's evolving, and yes, maybe that their steps need to be taken. But it can't be the only country doing it. I mean, look at the amount of financial frauds which are happening in absolutely developed countries who are at least about a decade or two ahead of us. वो क्या कर रहे हैं?
UK, US, Europe में there is already insurance line. If you lose via fraud, they have something called fraud insurance.
Okay.
Bank claim fraud insurance, make good to the people who have lost it. Okay, so there is this kind of thing. See, in India, we are transacting lot more than them with UPI and everything.
Too many people also.
Yeah, so much amount of phone and phone banking is happening in India. So we need this safety net, what I'm trying to say. Coming back to your earlier question
but
about...
Wait, hold there. So when my friends come in, they said, yaar, everything I do online, itna OTP aata hai. I do think that's the effort of ensuring it's you at every stage. It could be irritating, but that's the effort that Digital India right now gives you to ensure it's you. Overseas, there's no OTP. You don't think it's easier there?
So if it's easier there, yet people are not committing fraud there. Or if fraud happens, they get their money back. India.
Okay, so yes, you're right. But I'm having a conversation about, I'm not having a conversation about who does it more. We are talking about the efficiency of Digital India.
Very good.
Right?
Yes.
Now, it's good. It's definitely more to be seen. But the very fact that if I suddenly shopped for something which is a little above my ticket price 2 weeks ago, most immediately I got a message saying, was it you? I kind of appreciated it.
Yeah.
It is irritating, but I appreciated it from my own bank. That doesn't happen overseas. So a lot of my friends who come from overseas and they're shopping like OTP. So I will negate you there that I don't think we are that at fault.
We're not at
that
fault.
Low.
See, when accident happen, I'm not saying our roads are bad. We're not saying our cars are bad. I'm saying when an accident happens, our justice...
When it's not intentional.
Yeah, so when justice delivery mechanism to the common man, when they lose the money, so it is for good. I'm saying it in a positive way. The more people you have burned their finger, the less they go towards the online part. So they would again want to trade in cash because they have lost the money, they never got it. So now they say cash is only better. I don't want to use the mobile phone. I'll do everything.
Sometimes even I think so, but I have no cash. In your career, and you've been doing it for 3 decades, slightly over 3 decades.
2 decades, yeah.
2 decades now, including that very big book that I'm going to be showing to people later. You've worked with large companies. Could you shed a little bit of light on your work experience so far?
Yep. So we do cybercrime in civil as well as in criminal. And all larger companies, big brands across Fortune 500 companies remain my clients, and including celebrities and HNIs, India and abroad. So primarily in civil, we look after damages and compensation when cybercrime happens.
Okay.
Okay. So corporates like data theft, hacking, malicious software or malware, ransomware attacks where ransom is asked, etc. All this kind of things we look into the corporate, or the employees do fraud or take away data, all this type of things. Second is in pure criminal practice is when someone does a cybercrime, then we do bail, their trials, evidences, appeals in appeal courted.
Okay.
Yeah, so right from bail to appeal, everything we handle. And I specifically, as an expert, senior expert counsel in cybercrime, I go across the country in different cases. It could be like e-tender cases where this cyber expertise is needed.
Okay, Doc. So when you're traveling overseas, you take your phone, then you put another one SIM from somewhere, and how exposed is that? How do we sort that out? Because I have to take my instrument, I put in a new SIM. Let's say I go to UK, put a Lebara, or whatever the local SIM is. Is that risky?
Using only SIM is not risky.
Okay.
When you are sitting in a bus or the metro and trying to use the free Wi-Fi,
oh, thank you.
That becomes risky, because when we go to UK, we travel by bus or short travel. There are free Wi-Fi over there.
वो तो airport पे भी होता है.
On the airport it is there, and somebody somewhere must be using a compromised device to gather all the data. So in fact, if you have a high secure job, I would always advise that don't use even a 5-star Wi-Fi. Okay, because see, this becomes an good data generation. People, hackers will take data because HNIs are coming here. Rich people will come, important people will come, so they become a porthole where data can be extracted.
I understand.
So whenever you feel that this kind of atmosphere is there, then the data hackers would be there. They'll gathering the data.
Dr. Prashant Mali, I don't know if I was excited speaking to you or very depressed speaking to you. However, while we are still rolling, for everybody, he's written this book, Cyber Law and Cyber Crimes. It was, with IT, Information Technology Act 2000, with new IT rules 2011. Let me just generally read through the amount of frauds that can happen with us, okay? I'm just going to randomly go. There is hacking, data theft, spreading virus or worms, phishing, identity theft, email fraud, email spoofing, credit card fraud, copyright violation, cyber defamation, illegal online selling, forgery. It can go on and on and on.
To cyber terrorism.
To cyber terrorism now. I don't know if there is a bare shell of this. Do you have a bare shell?
Yeah,
of
I
this?
have a bare shell. I'll give it to you.
Can you please, at some point, my audience must get a copy of it. Would you be? We'll probably do something fun.
Yes.
And would you be available to comment on ongoing issues such as this, as and when Shweta needs it? Would you be available?
Yes.
Even if it's on the phone.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
talking to
sharing
you.
all that knowledge.
Thank you.
For content beyond politics, for content beyond Bollywood, for content beyond beauty, I'm sure there are a lot of us who like content which is historic, which delves into interesting stories, and also makes average people stars. You're welcome in Shweta's Talkies. Please subscribe, love, and share, and please comment. See you.